So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying? If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate. Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there. Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Ah, here you are. To think that that Geralt would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him. He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Geralt was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend. He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning. Your mother. She was my...
I'm sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Day 5 of the Garland Moon, year 1157. Clear skies. I picked some flowers for her and returned home. The look of joy on her face at the sight of these flowers will be even more beautiful than the flowers themselves? Yeesh, that is enough. His entries from before your birth are full of such romantic blatherings as that. Oh, it must be deeply moving you to hear such things, but now is not the time for whimsy. Someone is here. You do not wish for them to see you in this state, so pull yourself together.
I thought I might find you here, Teach. Not the type to wallow in solitude, huh? That's a relief, let me tell you. So, what were you reading? Is that Gerald's? So it is. Hey, maybe this has some entries from when Gerald left the monastery. Is that so? He was the captain of the knights, but something made him leave the monastery in a hurry. If it has something to do with your birth, knowing what happened may get us closer to knowing what secrets the church is hiding. Teach, would you mind letting me read that diary? I know how important it is to you, but I'm not asking lightly. Please allow me to borrow it.
I want to learn things too.
I'm forever in your debt, Teach. If you'd refused, I would have had to sneak in here in the dead of night. I wasn't looking forward to the prospect. Anyhow, let me fill you in on what's been going on lately, and not just as thanks for pointing me to that diary. Rhea dispatched the knights to various locations in a frantic search for the enemy. There's a rumor that she's already secured some information. Something big is going to happen soon. That has me wondering, if you find out where the enemy is, what will you do about it? If you ask, No, scratch that. All of us students would gladly lend a hand, even if that means going against Rhea's wishes. Don't forget it. Now go. Everyone's worried about you. You'd better show them you're in good spirits.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Not right now.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, Golden Deer. In the last episode, we put up a quick fight against the Divine Beasts, but just like we've seen in the Blue Lions and Black Eagles, sometimes things happen no matter what choices you make. So, with that said, we go on. We do have a couple of battalions here, and by some I mean one. And one paralogue. So this month is probably be very short and very sweet. So we'll go along with the monastery here, and then we will discuss a couple of things.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
I've always felt weird why it fades out there, but I digress. I like how the game drops you an alpha over there just to remind you, oh yeah, I can give this to people. I can connect with students. And at the time of recording, the month that's just passed, it's been more prominent than ever, I feel like.
Teach.
Sure.
Hey, Teach. Do you believe in gods? I don't necessarily mean the goddess of the Saros religion, just gods in general. Do you believe that incredible beings who control the fates of all really exist?
I live with one. So maybe.
That's not the answer I was expecting. Though, honestly, I've recently become a bit of a believer myself. I've always hated the idea of praying to a god. After all, you can only really rely on yourself. I still believe that. You can't win a war by leaving your fate in the hands of a god. Only tangible facts can really decide a war. Which side has the most troops, the best tactics, the better organization and planning. Of course, miracles can happen. And by that, I mean things that are completely outside of your control. Things that only seem to add up if you believe in the concept of fate. Things like, well, like meeting you, for example. You just seem sort of impossible. I think everyone would agree with that. You can wield the sword of the Creator, you're a tactical genius, and you have this strange ability to earn the trust of anyone you cross paths with. Before I met you, I never imagined that it was possible for someone like you to exist. And yet, now that I know you, your presence in my life has quickly become invaluable. In fact, it's hard to imagine making my dreams come true without your help. Because of that, I can't believe for a second that our meeting was just a coincidence. That means it must have been fate. Maybe it was a miracle, or maybe some god empathized with me in my dreams. Again, I don't mean the goddess of Fodlan, though I suppose it may be hard for you to grasp what I'm talking about. People all over the world have different ideas about who or what the gods are, right? Even in distant lands across the ocean or over the mountains. They have gods who see the world as a whole, who don't care about Fodlan's borders, who don't meddle in our affairs, who don't grant life or take it away. And maybe, sometimes, they'll make a miracle happen. A god like that, that's the sort of god I think I could believe in. Careful, Teach. You'll anger the followers of Saros if you say things like that. I'm just speaking my mind, that's all. I think people should be free to believe in whatever gods they want. If a person believes in a god and that god becomes a support system for them, that's a good thing. That's what a god should be. Anyway, maybe I've overstepped a bit. I knew you'd understand. In any case, let's keep this conversation between the two of us, yeah?
Claude is just likable. Like, point blank. He's level-headed, he's logical, and honestly I feel like he's got some of the best takes in this entire game about the characters, the world, and just, well, life in general.
I think so too.
Yeah, Claude is definitely quickly become one of my favorite characters in this game. Period.
Time for a request.
Seems a little weird how you would ask things of me considering my dad just died, but oh well. But anyway, back to the point in which we were making. Now that we are recording this fight, because it's been a while since we played the Black Eagles and Golden Deer. Like, recent events for us just puts this entire past month into a perspective of really. And honestly, it just makes me appreciate, well, my lovely wife next to me, and just little acts of kindness, whether it's a nice little comment in one random video, or just a nice little chat on stream. Either way.
Hello there.
Oh no.
Professor.
And there are just sometimes it just can't be helped. Now, granted, it does make me sort of long for the days of yore in which you can actually rescue a party member, given right circumstances, whether it's choosing specific paths in stories, or even games in which if you build the character's stats up to a certain criteria, you can actually save them.
Yeah, because I think during the Blue Lions LP, I saw whisperings that our dad could be saved in one route. I assumed it would have been this one, but I mean, there could be a chance it could be in the DLC, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
No.
But either way, it's just a nice little bond you see slowly grow over time, even if it's not in the most fleshed out aspects. I do wish we had more scenes of Geralt, but I don't know. I guess just one of the things in which this game thought were better off not showing.
Yeah, it would have been a missed opportunity to not have supports with him.
Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely something which you can have, because one of the reasons why these kind of twists exist in narratives, not just in video games, is the closer you get to the character, the bigger the plot twist is, or the bigger stab to the heart it is when it inevitably happens. Say, like, for example, your Eris in Final Fantasy VII. You play through a lot of the game with those characters, and in combat, you put so much stock in them in terms of narrative, stats, inventory, resources, and then when it gets taken away, it's a blow from all ends. Geralt really never had the opportunity to have any of that.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I could almost argue that the fact that we don't have supports with Geralt's kind of a spoiler. Because we have supports with Alois and Catherine and Shamir, but not with him.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he kind of alluded to it a couple months ago. It's like, if something ever happens to me, look in my room.
Yeah, and those types of things would be good, but only if you had a boatload of narrative to back it up. Because one of the ways in which they could have done that, and they sort of did it in the cutscene in which we saw in the past month, like, if Geralt was really vague, be like, if something does happen to me, you know, this, that, and the other, then you can go in with a bunch of false finishes. Kind of like what we saw. We saw Geralt get stabbed once, we turned back time, it turns out that wasn't enough. And could have kept on doing that and just kept the player on the edge, be like, is there anything I can do? Like, is there anything I've got to watch out for in terms of cutscene, in terms of gameplay? You're on your edge, and when it happens, you're like, man, that sucks.
I think something that would have been cool is if whether or not you can save Geralt depends on how close you are to Sothis.
Yeah, that could have happened, you know, depending on how powerful your divine pulse is. Be like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a bunch of other things which they could have done.
Really?
I don't know. I just feel like I've liked a lot of narrative from start to finish about this game. I've had some big gripes about it, and I've had some big praises about it too. But I feel like Geralt is one of the ones which I would say, it's not bad, but it's a massive missed opportunity to what could have been. But, you know, that's my 2 cents.
Really?
Now I feel like the only thing we can do is bond with the students which we have, and just hold on to what we still have, and commence with the month. So, we'll be right back, and if anything happens, we'll let you know.
There's really no better place for my midday nap than under the shade of a nice big tree. The twittering of the little birds. It's like they're singing a lullaby just for me. Ah! Is that a dagger? Am I being ambushed?
Claude, why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir! Is this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't. Fortunately for you.
You know, if you wanted to give me a talking to, you could have done so with your words instead. That's how most people do the talking thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
Well, what then? A prank? That's not better. I thought we were under attack. I could have died from the shock.
Look closely at the dagger.
Is that... right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A poisonous spider. The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Or worse.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor someday.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wow, so that's what the greatest sniper of all the knights is capable of. Absolutely incredible.
You don't mess around.
Little nitpick, but it's a venomous spider, not a poisonous spider.
There is an important difference.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point. Ah!
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Lysithea? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person.
I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone. And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying the stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Fine.
Wow. Attitude.
Hey, you. Oh, is something hiding just behind that book? That ring. I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
An encyclopedia of fish was not what I was expecting, but okay. I want you to have this, kid. Just so you know what fish is.
Yes.
You're not gonna like this. Okay, never mind. Actually, no, I'm vain. Talk about me more. Talk about how elegant and immaculate I am.
I see.
Emphasis on immaculate.
Yeah, because my hair, you see, it's so immaculate. Well, gee, I wonder what this one's gonna be.
I see. Have you grown accustomed to living in the monastery?
Wow, I honestly thought all of these things would be laugh, disagree, or nod. I'm gonna laugh. What choices could I have given? It's like sigh, be like, no. Outright disagree, or laugh, be like, yeah, I've had some good times. Jesus Christ, woman.
This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of archbishops.
I've always been weirded out how her hair wraps around her like a spider's
It would
web.
be nice to gain a better understanding of each other.
I mean, be fair, her hair does wrap around Foland.
This crown is... Oh my! Professor, what do you think? Of course. I see.
I'm gonna get out of here before you kill me.
Oh, I adore this.
I'm surprised you didn't give her the goddess statuette.
I mean, I can.
Oh, I adore this.
That's right, I'm just gonna give you gifts.
Of course.
I hope you don't kill me.
I appreciate this.
Here, I'll give you a flower, and then I
Quickly
move.
this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Indeed. Your dad may have passed. Oops, sorry. Really? Must have been because of Gerald. Dang. She became a Pegasus Knight? That's weird.
I don't remember that.
No, me neither. Huh?
Teach, Solon and his lackeys, their whereabouts have been discovered. Apparently they're lurking in the sealed forest, not too far from the monastery. Rhea has called back all of the knights who were out searching to round them up. Seems like it could take some time for them to make it back here, but she didn't ask for our help. Perhaps to prevent you running headfirst toward revenge? It's only natural that you would leap at the chance for it. Anyone would.
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Listen, Rhea, and Lady Rhea, this move is the most strategic. The military strategy I'm devising will soon echo across Fodlan's history. I'm sure of it. Just think about it. Most of the knights are still far away, and we can't afford to have Sedith and friends abandon the monastery. So the only person who can take action now also happens to be our best commander. It's Teach, and wherever Teach leads, we'll follow. And since you've taught us that this sort of thing is always a possibility, we're already prepared for battle. We can buy the knights more time, not for revenge, but for a defensive attack on behalf of the monastery.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
We have our orders, Teach. Now all that's left is to pull out a miracle.
Thankfully, Marianne knows that move.
Mm-hmm. And if it's anything like Momo, we've got mystic powers that grant us a miracle.
You've done me a great service.
Anyway, let's get to it. Also, number 4, we get our first instance of getting a Master Seal, which is going to be universally helpful across the board. So let's see if Leonie needs it to get out of her current class. I need some advanced seals. Curses.
Isn't Byleth holding on to one right now?
I was holding out on myself. I was saving this just for this. Leonie, it's time. Get off a horse and get onto a better horse. If you failed, I would be incredibly disappointed. And also shocked.
Someone out there who had 99% and failed.
Oh my god, I can only imagine. Jeez, guys, that has happened to people, whether it be a gachapon game or anything like that. It's like, oh, it hurts my soul.
Though 99%'s probably not a thing in this.
No, it probably isn't, but still, it would hurt you.
Yeah.
It would very much hurt you. Bernie, I believe in you. Can you become a paladin? Come on, Bernie. Come on, No! Bernie!
Knew you weren't.
Darn it, Bernie. Well, all preparations ready. We've had a month to wait. Now it's time. The Sealed Forest Snare. In the pursuit of justice for Geralt, you and your students find yourselves deep in the Sealed Forest. Wow, what a description.
The sealed forest is up ahead. Visibility is awful there, so everyone needs to be extra cautious.
You seem to know a lot about it. It is just a forest, isn't it?
Have you been there too? Oh, never mind. Listen, just like I told the Archbishop, this is not a war of vengeance. It's a riddle, so to speak. Those guys are undoubtedly planning something terrible. We need some kind of clue as to what. The attack on the Holy Mausoleum, Flayn's kidnapping, that foul business in Remire, the demonic beasts at the chapel. It can't go on. We need to figure out their objective and stop them from achieving it. That's our mission.
So we have our mission now. We had better not fail.
It is a difficult task, but we will succeed.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
An enemy whose objective you don't understand is a frightening prospect.
We're gonna destroy him. It's our mission!
I will have my revenge, whatever it takes. On that, I will never budge. Leonie,
You will have what you seek.
I'll admit, vengeance sounds pretty nice, but don't forget that we're here for information. Luckily, we can easily find what we're looking for while getting revenge for Geralt. Right, Teach?
Two for the price of one, baby. So, here we go. We've got a big map and a lot of obstacles on our side, and we're here in a little cluster. Well, Gambits are gonna be your best friend, and if you want a shortcut to help this fight go nice and easy, then I would recommend having Flight or someone who has a wide range. You'll see that in due time. So, with that said, you're getting out of here. Oh my god, no. Of all the people who I don't want in this fight, it is definitely you little shrimp you. Anyway, though, let us have a look and see what we want on our side. So, Claude obviously is going to go with Lorenz, to build up the bond those two buddies are always having. Hilda and Sylvain are fine. And who else was going to join us?
Why not Flane?
Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, the person who wanted to kill you? He's right there, up on. Up on the ride.
I mean, she said she wanted to make it up to the professor.
Alright, and indeed so. So, my aim in the game is Petra is going to go to the left-hand side, not just for the gambit, but for the chest as well. Luckily, with Marianne as our dancer, because she has a lot of movement speed for a dancer, so I will take advantage of that. And I think with that, I think we're all good. Fight time.
How kind of them to welcome us with some demonic beasts. They're not playing around.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like. Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
Our enemy reveals themselves.
I will get the victory.
Let's go and start a fight. I think the Petra hides in the bush.
Ready and willing.
Claude can also go behind and hide in the bush.
Ready.
Ingrid, meanwhile, you're gonna go and take point alongside Hilda, because this might be actually ideal for us. Put you aside.
Stay focused.
It gave just that little bit more range. Meanwhile, us, we're gonna go all in. And Raphael's gonna be by our side. But not before I increase
Thank you.
our strength a little bit.
Who, me?
And when I said we're going all in, I meant it. Yeah. Dance away!
Well done.
I feel like Raphael take things here, so for me, I'm going straight for blood and I'm going straight for the goodies.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
No, I'll take the hammer. And I'll bring the hammer down on them later on. I'm also going to take Bernie there just to give them some backup.
Ready anytime.
Ignatz as well, just so we have 4 and 4.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, because it's going to be 4 here. Ingrid's going to be our support, but she's going to be long game.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape. Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Watch and learn.
I'm coming for blood and not flames. And apparently the rest of my team is as well.
Don't hold this against me, okay?
Everyone's criticals and going straight for the head.
I am still far from my best.
You're so far from anything, really, buddy. Shoot the magic, but that's okay. We're fine. Marianne's fine. Bernie's gonna give a bit of a... yeah.
I thought I was dead.
Let's give Card a bit of support. This initial map is all about bottlenecking you, pretty much. Having hard-hitting enemies come from both sides. But if you can get past the initial salvo with a good defense or just healing in general, you're pretty decent. The hardest part is definitely the start of the fight.
Pull out all the stops.
But the more you whittle down at the enemies, the easier it can become. Because trust me, Kronia's, even though she is a bit of a threat, she isn't a massive threat.
Let us help.
I'll show you what I mean in due time.
Let's
Also,
give it a try.
I did kind of squander Ignaz's battalion there, but it's alright. I'll just take my bow and I'll just take out his thing over here, because that's what they do.
Flame spirit protect me.
And there we go, that's one beast down. Like I said before, Ingrid's gonna be our support. She takes the high road, we take the low road. And goodbye, Mr. Bow, you are done and dusted.
Should I have held back?
If you can make a clear cut through with the enemy, then you're pretty good. Because Kronia's not gonna have a lot of support, but doesn't mean she won't have none.
I'm all sweaty.
And also, the more we advance in this game and we haven't used a single Hero's Relic once, I kind of want to keep up that trend. I never want to use a Hero's Relic just to prove to myself that, no, you don't actually need them, which personally I think is hilarious. They make them this big deal, like, Professor, these relics are so dangerous, but yet they are a necessary evil. And I'm like, no, I can do without.
It would be nice to use it on Kronia, though.
You know what? Fair enough. We didn't get a chance to with the first time, but that changes. Sorry. Who am I to deny a request from my wife? Yes, you hit a fireball. That was a ballsy option. He could have hit 2, but instead he decided to hit 1. I mean, we never said those beasts were smart. Anyway, Pat's gonna go over, take the chest. There we get a speed ring. That's gonna be useful for someone else. Someone who may not be the quickest when initiating combat. But I'll take it.
I get things done.
You got killed by a nerd. How does that feel?
I'll try even harder next time.
I'll kill them more next time. Ignaz, I'm proud of you.
It was a good try.
And Claude gets A+.
I see.
And Bernie makes short work of this guy.
The group of archers.
Are you done yet?
Range is definitely a good game, and I love it. I feel like... How many HP? Oh wow. He's just down to that one then. Fair enough. can you get critical hit and take it down with your bare hands? No, damn it. Raphael, well, that would have been cool. Fine, Hilda, can you just take him out? As you can clearly tell, she did most of the work. Absolutely did not pick up the slack. And can we possibly assist Berna? Yes, we can. I'll forego the dancing moves for now, but Leone wants to make headway. Yeah, Kronya's all on her lonesome now. Technically, I could end this fight right now, but my wife wants a hero stabbing, so I'll give her a hero stabbing. With no enemy moments left, it's over. You've got a pissed off redhead and a pissed off mercenary wanting revenge. You're kind of SOL here, buddy.
Though I wonder if Leone says something.
I can initiate combat and turn back time if I need to. Let's do it. Right?
Monica, you'll pay for what you've done. I told you, I am not Monica. I am Kronya. Do not call me by that fake name. I don't care what you're called. I don't care if it takes my last breath. I'll kill you. Please, my powers are beyond your comprehension. You're just a filthy worm. Yeah, obvious.
Could say what Claude's gotta say, but for now, let's do it.
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
Bye. I missed once.
All do our part.
I wasn't gonna miss again.
I am maturing at a rapid pace. But how? How could I really lose to a lowly creature like you?
Well.
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
Yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Kronya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. The time is finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
What was that? Where did you go, Professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
I don't believe anything you say. Our professor is still alive. That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
I refuse to believe that Teach would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
Hey, all I hear is good news. Teach is still alive. And if that's true, then there's only one thing to do. Defeat you while we wait for Teach's triumphant return.
Prepare yourself. We will avenge our leader here and now.
How trite. But if you wish for pain, I shall oblige. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool! What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense. Apologizing won't make things right! This darkness is terrifying! As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god. My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis, she who died and then returned. There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own, and so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear. When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
Teach. You are Teach, right? I always believed in you. I knew you could cut your way out of anything. Let's go ahead and take down Solon, and then we can reflect on what happened.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This would be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
Sophist is gone. But you left us a parting gift. And now we shall impart that gift on these guys.
You fought well. They say...
With a new hairstyle, we're back, baby. I love seeing between us and Sophist. I feel like it is very well done. Like, the voice acting in that is absolutely fantastic. The only thing that I wish that we could do in that scene is, again, have a small fight between our house and Solon. Just so we can have the experience of, like, yeah, Teach is no longer here, so that means it's up to our party to hold their own. Oh no, just you can get a better appreciation for your allies here. But yeah, just like the last time, even focus on left and right, rinse and repeat from the first half, and then you should be all good to go. As they slowly creep on us, but that's alright.
No time like the present.
And as we notice, fusing with Sophist put that crest stone back into the sword.
Yep, so that means your sword, the creator, has a bit more boon to it. I'm just gonna dance away and have Claude strike again. You know, Petra can just use her remaining gambit and take out not just the beast shield, but leave the knight on the side with a little bit of the boo-boo, which is fine. Oh, it's fine by me.
Which is fine by me.
Which is fine by me. It's like candy from a baby. I didn't mean to use that sword, but
chance to grow.
You get the point. And just in time,
Exhausted this topic.
we finished up our class, and again, that could not have come at a better time. Because, not to spoil anything, but you're going to get a new class as soon as you finish up this chapter, so if you could, I say time it right, and it looks like, well, we've just did that.
My
Now, when Ingrid said that her technique can use some polish, is that a bad level up?
Nope. No, ironically, honey, that's a good level up.
Wow. I was never sure.
No, it's a good level up. Lord knows why, but yeah, it's a thing. Okay, now his shield's gone. Got rid of the beast on that side, so you've pretty much taken care of the entire field all in one go there. The only thing we can do now is just have Leone just pick up the slack.
How do you like that?
And onwards to Solon.
Don't blame me.
Raphael's fine, he's still got his fists.
You fought well.
And even though we haven't really talked about it beforehand because we haven't used sort of the creator up until now, it's got range. So if you want to use that as your heart's content, I say go for it. I'm gonna have Claude move. I'm also gonna give him Marianne a bit of a dance boost too. Now Claude's ahead. But who's to say that Claude's not a gentleman? Gentle push. That's what I'm going to call that, a gentle push. Now, we don't need anything else. Let's just have the party just go up. Ingrid, she can hold off here. Yeah, gonna wreck shop.
You lost to me?
Lost to me? I'm not even good at range.
It still stuns me that Hilda had Pegasus Knight unlocked.
Yeah.
I just can't figure out how or where.
Well... Raffaello's. I was gonna get worried for a second there, buddy, not gonna lie. Well, Ignat. Lich just went through fire.
Who knew?
Wow, amazing.
And there we go. And Petra, you can't do anything, so let's just go on up and get ready to go.
I thought I was dead.
Guess what? It turns out he's dead. And that's the last of the forces you've got to deal with. So now it's pretty much a straight shot to dealing with the guy. So I'm probably gonna speed up and let Byleth take the hit, and then we'll be all good. I wonder if Claude's got any unique dialogue.
I have no time to waste on the likes of you.
That's a shame. Because I do.
Think that I would lose to mere beasts.
I expected as much.
Nobles must be strong.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
I guess this is still far from over. Teach! We won! I'll be honest, when I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat. But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well. You're kidding, right? I understood putting it off while we were in battle, but now that it's over, just go ahead and spit it out. That hair, those eyes, that unfathomable power. What happened out there? You mean to tell me that an entity who claims to be the goddess was living in your mind? And it's been that way since you were a baby? And this goddess entrusted all of her goddess-like power to you and then vanished. It's a difficult story to swallow, Teach. But the way you look now, I guess I've got no choice but to believe it. How could something like that happen? There must be a clue in Gerald's diary. If you believe the diary, there's a high possibility that Rhea did something to you when you were born. That's likely when all this began. What in the world happened to you as a baby? And what was Rhea after? Teach! What's the matter? Did you trip or... Wait, are you sleeping? This must be an effect of the goddess's power. I wonder if Teach's body can handle the strain. Think, Claude, what now? Maybe Hilda can help carry her back? She'll complain, but she won't refuse.
Just have Raphael carry you.
Yeah, he's here. He's still alive.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift river's drift, broken memories alight.
Professor, you must remain still. Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you, always, always and forever.